Girivardhari Yasodanandana Yasodanandana Janaranjana Yasodanandana Braja Janaranjana Yasodanandana Braja Janaranjana Yasodanandana Braja Janaranjana Yasodanandana Braja Janaranjana Yamuna Tira Bharatari Yamuna Tira Bharatari Yamuna Tira Bharatari Yamuna Tira Bharatari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunjabi Jaya Radha Madhava Kunjabi Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivardhari Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivardhari Yasodanandana Braja Janaranjana Yasodanandana Braja Janaranjana Yasodanandana Braja Janaranjana Yasodanandana Braja Janaranjana Yamuna Tira Bharatari Yamuna Tira Bharatari Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Oh Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Oh Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada.
Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Prabhupada.
Panchatattva, Shri Shri Panchatattva, Jaya Panchatattva, Jaya Panchatattva.
Jaya Panchatattva,
Jaya Krishna Balaram, Krishna Balaram, Krishna Balaram, Jai Krishna Balaram.
Jaya Krishna Balaram, Jaya Krishna Balaram, Krishna Balaram, Jaya Krishna Balaram.
Jaya Radha Shama Sundar, Radha Shama Sundar, Shri Radhe.
Jaya Radha Shama Sundar, Shama Sundar Shri Radha.
Jaya Radha Damodar, Radha Damodar, Shri Radhe.
Jaya Radha Damodar, Radha Damodar Shri Radha.
Jaya Radha Madhava, Radha Madhava, Shri Radhe.
Jaya Radha Madhava, Radha Madhava Shri Radha.
Jaya Guru Maharaj, Jaya Guru Maharaj, Jaya Guru Maharaj, Jaya Guru Maharaj.
Jaya Guru Maharaj, Jaya
Guru Maharaj, Jaya Guru Maharaj.
Jaya Guru Maharaj.
Nitai Gaur Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaur Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaur. Lord Premanandi,
Hari Bol.
Jai Vishnupat Pramam Satri Brad Acharya Superstar Srimad Divine Grace is Bhaktivedanta Swami Sikon Founder Church Prabhupada Ki Jai. Srimad Bhagavatam Ki Jai.
Jai.
Panchatattva Ki Jai. Shri Radha Madhava Ki Jai. Shri Krishna Balaram Ki Jai. Shri Radha Damodar Ki Jai. Shri Radha Samasundar Ki Jai. Shri Raj Ki Burdar Ki Jai.
Jai.
Lord Premanandi.
Hari Bol.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
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 Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Let's count to 4. Then count to 10.
Narayanam Namaskritam, Narayan Sai. We recite together. Narayanam Namaskritam, Narayan Sai, Namaskritam, Devim Saraswatim Vyasam, Nasta Prishu, Vajrishu, Nityam Bhagavati Sevaya, Bhagavati Uttama Sloki, Bhaktir
Bhagavati Vaisiki.
Where we are in Canto 10, chapter 22, page number 1.
Chapter.
Krishna steals the garments of the married
Yeah,
boys.
chapter 22.
There's also a chapter summary. No? Do you have it on your in the book or no?
Oh, just chapter 22.
It's number 1.
You have chapter summary in the Bhagavatam or is it just in the phone?
In the Bhagavatam.
There's also chapter summary.
In my phone, it's not. Maybe I'm gonna read the chapter summary.
Yeah, it's nice to read
Yeah,
chapter summary.
and then explain. Okay.
Come on, read it. This thing is in the way.
Yeah. Chapter 22, Krishna steals the garments of the unmarried gopis. This chapter describes how the marriageable daughters of the cowherd men worship Katyayani to get Lord Shri Krishna as their husband. And how Krishna stole the garments of the young girls and have the girls benedictions. During the month of Margasirta, every day early in the morning, young daughters of the cowherds would take one another's hand and singing of Krishna's transcendental qualities, go to the Yamuna to bed, desiring to obtain Krishna as their husband. They would then worship the goddess Katyayani with incense, flowers, and other items. One day, the young gopis left their garments on the shore as usual and began playing in the water and chanting Lord Krishna's activities. Suddenly, Krishna himself came there, took away all the garments, and climbed a nearby Kadamba tree. Wanting to test the gopis, Krishna said, I understand how fatigued you gopis are from your austerities. So, please come unto the shore and take back your clothes. The gopis then pretended to become angry and said the cold water of the Yamuna was giving them great pain. If Krishna did not give them back their garments, they said, he would inform King Kamsa of all that had happened. But if he did give the clothes back, he would willingly carry out his orders in the mode of humble servants. Sri Krishna replied that he had no fear of King Kamsa, that if the girls really intended to follow his command and be his servants, they should each immediately come onto the shore and take their respective garments. The girls, trembling from the cold, climbed out of the water with their 2 hands covering their private parts. Krishna, who felt great affection for them, again spoke. Because while executing a vow, you bathed in the water naked, you have committed an offense against the demigods. To counteract it, you should offer obeisances with joint palms. Then your vow of austerity will achieve its full result. The gopis followed this instruction and folding their hands in respect, offered obeisances to Sri Krishna. Satisfied, he gave them back their clothing. But the young girls had become so attracted to him that they could not leave. Understanding their minds, Krishna said that he knew that they had worshipped Katyayani to get him as their husband, because they had offered their hearts to him. Their desires would never again become tempted by the mode of materialistic enjoyment. Just as fried barley corns no longer grow into shoots. Next autumn, he told them, their most cherished desire would be fulfilled. When the gopis, fully satisfied, returned to Braj, and Sri Krishna and his cowherd friends went up to a distant place to graze the cows. Sometime later, when the boys felt disturbed by the great heat of summer, they took shelter at the base of a tree that stood just like an umbrella. The Lord then it said that the life of a tree is most excellent. So even while feeling pain, a tree continues to protect others from heat, rain, snow, and so on. With its leaves, flowers, fruits, seed, roots, bark, wood, fragrance, sap, ashes, pulp, and sprouts, a tree fulfills the desires of everyone. This kind of life is ideal. Indeed, said Krishna, the perfection of life is to act with one's vital energy, wealth, intelligence, and words for the benefit of all. After the Lord had glorified the trees in this way, the entire company went to the Yamuna, where the cowherd boys, the cows drank the sweet water, and also drank some themselves. Okay, next one. Shri Sukha Uvacha. Shri Sukha Uvacha.
Isuka Vacha.
Himanti Pratame Masi. Nanda Braja Kumarikaha.
Raja Braja Kumarikaha.
Chiror Habishyam Bunjanaha. Katyayani Archana Bratam. Shri Sukha Uvacha.
Isuka Vacha.
Himanti Pratame Masi.
Hemante Pratame Masi.
Nanda Braja Kumarikaha.
Nanda Braja Kumarika.
Chiror Habishyam Bunjanaha. Katyayani Archana Bratam. Shri Sukha Uvacha.
Isuka Vacha.
Himanti Pratame Masi.
Hemante Pratame Masi.
Nanda Braja Kumarikaha.
Nanda Raja Kamarikaha.
Chiror Habishyam Bunjanaha.
Chero Bhivisham Bunjanaha.
Katyayani Archana Bratam.
Katyayanyachana Vratam.
Shri Sukha Uvacha.
Hemante Pratame Masi.
Himanti Pratame Masi.
Nanda Raja Kamarikaha.
Nanda Braja Kumarikaha.
Chero Bunjana. Katyayanyachana Vratam.
Shri Sukha Vacha.
Shri Sukha Uvacha.
Hemante Pratame Masi.
Himanti Pratame Masi.
Nanda Raja Kamarikaha.
Nanda Braja
Kamarikaha.
Chirur Abhishyam Bujanaha.
Chiror Habishyam Bunjanaha.
Katyayanyachana Vratam.
Katyayani Archana Bratam.
Shri Sukha Uvacha.
Shri Sukha Uvacha.
Mante Pratame Masi.
Himanti Pratame Masi.
Nanda Vraja Kamarikaha.
Nanda Raja Kamarika.
Chero Avisham Bunjanaha.
Chiror Habishyam Bunjanaha.
Katyayanyachana Vratam.
Katyayani Archana Bratam. Shri Sukha Uvacha.
Hemante Pratame Masi. Nanda Braja Kamarika. Chiro Habishyam Bujana.
Shri Sukha Uvacha.
Shri Sukha Vacha.
Shri Sukadev Goswami said,
Shri Sukadev Goswami said,
Himanti,
Hemante
during the winter,
during the winter.
Pratami,
Pratame.
in the first, Masi,
Masi.
month, Nanda Braja,
Nanda Raja.
of the cowherd village of Nanda Maharaj,
The coward village of Nanda Maharaj.
Kumarikaha,
Kumarikaha.
the unmarried young girls,
Young married young girls.
Chihuhu,
Chiro.
performed, Abhishyam,
Abhishyam.
unseasoned kitri,
Unseasoned Kitri.
Bunjanaha,
Bunjanaha.
subsisting on,
Subsisting on.
Katyayani,
Katyayani.
of the goddess Katyayani,
Of the goddess Katyayani.
Archana Bratam,
Vratam.
the vow of worship.
The vow of worship.
Translation purpose, let's divine.
Jai Shri Prabhupada.
Jai Prabhupada.
Sukadev Goswami said, during the first month of the winter season, young unmarried girls of Gokul observed the vow of worshipping goddess Katyayani. For the entire month, they ate only unspiced kitri. Read the translation. May we read the translation together, please?
Sukadeva Goswami said, during the first month of the winter season, the young unmarried girls of Gokul observed the vow of worshipping Goddess Katyayani. For the entire month, they ate only unspiced feed.
The word humanity refers to the month of Margasirsha from approximately the middle of November to the middle of December. According to the Western calendar, in chapter 22 of Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Srila Prabhupada comments that the gopis first ate habishan, kind of food prepared by boiling together mung dal and rice without any spices or turmeric. According to Vedic injunction, this kind of food is recommended to purify the body before one enacts a ritualistic ceremony. Namang Vishwaya Prashasha Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Rama
Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare.
So as usual, this is Canto 10, very elevated subject matter we discuss upon. Because this tells about the desire of the gopis to have Krishna as their husband. But it's seemingly that they are worshipping in the comments of some acharya. It's not actually the exactly the goddess Durga or the external energy of Krishna that they have worshipped. Rather, it is the internal potency of Krishna. Just like you cannot get Krishna if you're worshipping Maya, engaged in my external activities. You can only get Krishna by devotional service. So the easiest process for us to be associated with Krishna is to chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So honestly, I'm not prepared for this class, but this whatever mercy comes to us or in my limited capacity, tell us about Archana also. It's the most important activities in our life also, because we are in two tracks, what's that? Bhagavat and Pancharachika and Bhagavat. So out of that 9 processes of devotional service, hearing, chanting, remembering, worshipping, offering prayers, surrendering everything, major part of the 9 processes of devotional service was in Archana. So we got a mercy from our spiritual master being initiated in our Brahman initiation to worship the deities. So of course, worshipping the deities is not only meant because everything, our activities is intended for Krishna's pleasure. So it's very much related to the activities that intended to please Krishna. So that is the definition of devotional service. Because Krishna is Baba Grahi Janardana. You see the intention of the practicing devotee trying. So specifically, this has the observance of austerities of the gopis. They went together to Yamuna, and they have this observance of eating only unspiced mung dal and also boiled mung dal and rice, unspiced khichdi, to purify the body. So in our part, there's no extraneous endeavor to purify the body. Simply chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna,
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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. And try to attend the basic programs given by Srila Prabhupada and was. And the other thing, worshipping Tulsi, or nursing and then worshipping the Srila Prabhupada. These are the prescribed process for us as Kali Yuga dwellers. So this is the advice of whatever state of our consciousness or desire we are advised with Shastra to yajati pursam param. Akama sarvo kamo ba moksha kama udaradhi ibrina bhakti yogina yajati pursam param. Just like one of my co-brahmanas said, you speak the same thing. You are not reading. So I'm honestly saying, oh yeah, that's true. I didn't read when I was when I was in the holy dam. I said simply serving the cows and chant my rounds. Practical activities like this. But it was advised that we should read regularly. Because Vedic knowledge is just like a sutra, you know. When some points our heart relate to that sutra, then some realization comes to our mind. No? So the injunction is that whether we have a material desire or akama, or full of material desire, akama, sarva kama, moksha kama, or desiring for liberation, it is the injunction that we should worship Yajati Pursamparam, should worship this person of God, Shri Krishna. Of course, we are individual, and in one of Srila Prabhupada's purport, according to our attraction to Krishna's manifestation in his deity form, that may be Gaurnitai, Jagannath, Giriraj, we can worship Krishna according to our attraction. But basically, we are advised to worship Gaurnitai. This is the most current merciful manifestation of Lord Krishna, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and Lord Nityananda. So, devotional services depends on how we perform our activities, and Krishna's reciprocated to that activities that we have performed. It's like when you cook some Bhoga offering towards Krishna, so we offer that to our Guru Maharaj Srila Prabhupada and Radha Madhava. We've gone through the parampara or the excitation, because we not directly offered our activities or offering directly towards Krishna. Process that toward parampara and Prabhupada. Gaurnitai. So if you have, if you have some points to say something, and we are going to turn we'd like to discuss. Prabhu's.
One of the very interesting points is the gopis' austerity.
Yeah.
Many a times we think that we don't need austerity to attain Krishna. But the gopis, they are very close to Krishna. See their performing austerity. Having khichdi without no spice for 1 month, not easy. I don't think I can do that. I can't do that. So to get Krishna as their husband. They are very close to Krishna. They are saying Krishna. They are in the same village with Krishna. Still, they are performing more austerity.
They are what? Sorry?
They are performing austerity.
More austerity.
They are performing austerity.
To get Krishna in a particular mood as their husband.
Oh yeah.
You know? That is. So it shows that, sometimes also have to, if we really want Krishna, we have to deny of ourselves our self gratification. Sometimes.
So to serve Krishna or to perform this austerity, we should transcend our comfort zone. Our comfort zone. Yeah.
Actually, some like Prabhupada say also many times that we don't need to perform any of the other austerity, because in this Kali Yoga, for you to keep 4 regulatory principles, that is the biggest austerity. To keep 4 regulatory principles is the biggest austerity. Then that's sustenance. If you can do only that, then naturally those who can do that, they always want to add more. But majority of us, we are struggling with even that 4. So it's not easy.
Yeah, that's and in the Bhagavad Gita also. Even Dhruva Maharaj, to perform austerity for 6 months,
Yeah.
being instructed by Narada Muni before he got the darshan of Lord Vishnu, and he's given a mantra Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, and his head will be touched by the conscience, and he get enlightened in Krishna consciousness. So some austerities must always be there. Especially deity worship is a big austerity.
Big one.
It's not an easy thing.
No.
For the pujari. If you do puja the whole day, it takes you 12 hours.
Yes.
And you have to wake up 3:30, wake up the deities, abhishek them, dress up, giving them food like this.
Yes,
Yeah, it's not an easy thing. If you become a pujari, then you will realize and get experience that you become a brahmana for pujari is not easy going thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's there in the Bhagavad Gita, no? That verse, austerity of the body consisting worship of the Supreme Lord,
Yes.
the spiritual master, respect to our elders, mother, parents, celibacy, cleanliness, truthfulness. These are austerities to be performed. Yeah. What are the 3 things that should not be given up? Charity, austerity,
Charity, austerity, and the sacrifice.
Sacrifice.
and sacrifice. Yeah. It is being said that even the sages got purified by performing this austerity. Our basic austerity is not fasting and Ekadasi. You do dry fasting and Ekadasi, it is also an austerity. Purifies the mind and also the bodily system. And also you will see also Krishna certification. When you do that kind of austerity, purify your mind and body.
Ekadasi is actually very powerful.
Yeah.
Even I've forgotten whether it's forgotten where I read it. I think maybe it's the glories of Ekadasi. Every mother Yashoda have to perform one full year Ekadasi for getting Krishna as the son. I read this song.
Yeah. And every Ekadasi there is a specific benediction.
Yeah.
So this is Mother Yashoda or Devaki?
Mother Yashoda.
Mother Yashoda did it.
You get Krishna as the son.
Kadashi. How long?
1 year, 1 full year. Ekadasi has a cycle.
Cycle.
It starts immediately after Kartik. After the Bhishma Panchaka, the new year of Ekadasi starts. Then ends in the Kartik. That is a full circle of Ekadasi. If one can perform Ekadasi, full Ekadasi for a year, there is nothing in this universe you cannot achieve. Yeah, Ekadasi is there for us. For materialistic devotee like us. Yes.
Real purification is
Very.
to follow the Ekadashi and then follow the Bhishma Panchaka after Ekadashi until Purni, till Rasa Purni. It's very difficult. This is real purification for the new year. To enter into the next Ekadashi season.
Mismo pa saka, that's Kartik month, no?
Yes.
Dekadasi in Kartik month.
So austerity cannot be given up. Even the gopis, they are showing us by example. It has to be done for the pleasure of Krishna. Most of the time we do the austerity because of our own benefit. Krishna, I want this place. But the gopis are doing it for the benefit of getting Krishna. We will do it for our own benefit. Krishna, I want this, so I'm performing this austerity. But the gopis, they are doing it for getting Krishna. That is the difference between pure austerity and the one with material desire.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Last, I was listening to a lecture, actually, funnily enough, by Ayendra Prabhu. He was talking about the kind of austerities that one can perform during Chaturmas season up until Kartik. Of course, like Prabhu said, Kavikana Prabhu said that we're not doing it to increase our ego, become puffed up, but to increase our devotion, to show our increased surrender. There's a few. One of them is to eat on the floor. So the Mahaprasadam is like kind of just like on the floor. You kind of wash the floor with water first. It becomes purified, and you place the Mahaprasadam on the floor. Then you eat on the floor. There's also another vat where you just eat from one. How to say? You go down once and you just eat, like without using your hands. Just whatever you can take from your mouth one time. It's also kind of vat. And then there's also one where, what is it? Where you sleep on the ground also. Where you sleep on the ground, not like on the bedding, but like actually on the dirt. And you get sadhu bhushana, which means you get the qualities of a sadhu, or the qualities of the 26 qualities of a devotee. By performing this vrat. So, I mean, Prabhupada never mentioned any of these things, but they're there in the Puranas, and we can utilize them to make further advancement. Not that we become attached to the vrat, but we can utilize it to make further advancement in Krishna consciousness, which is very nice. There's another vrat which I thought was really cool. It's where you fast from all the 6 tastes: salty, sweet, spicy, pungent, 2 more, sour, and the last one. Yeah. Like also, if you fast from these things during Chaturmas, then you also get amazing benefits from that also. And he said that this is very difficult for devotees to follow. It's like a really extreme kind of rut. He says that if you gradually cut out sweets first, and then after that, then you can cut out other sweets like spice, pungent, and like salty foods. You can go without unspiced foods, like with the gopis, they eat unspiced khichdi. Gradually you can reduce the 6 tastes. And by doing so, then gradually we can come to the point where when we're honoring prasadam, we're really not enjoying the prasadam for our own sense enjoyment. we're really just enjoying honoring the prasadam because it's offered to Krishna and to maintain the body. Actually, you don't need the spices, right? Maybe we need some salt for water retention, but the spices is just for flavor. So, actually, we don't need it to maintain the body. So, yeah, by performing this vrat, we can, become detached from these kinds of flavor enhancers.
Eating habits.
Eating habits, yeah. So, that was cool. Anyway, I just thought I'd share that. And it seems like the gopis are also performing extra austerities to please Krishna. So, it's definitely beneficial.
Wow. Yeah.
So when I was in Govindapur, some devotee from Kanpur had visited this Gopinath ashram.
From where?
In Govardhan.
From where then?
From Kanpur,
Kanpur.
some states. Yeah, they perform this kind of austerity of Dandavat Parikram of Gururats. And they have finished it for, I think, less than 10 days or 7 days. They do this Dandavat Parikram. Really extreme austerity, Dandavat Parikram. Regardless of the weather situation, condition. Yeah. I could see that they were able to finish this. After that, they cook food stuff over to the Gopinath and they feed the sadhus there. Govindapur. Yeah. So sometimes they come there for 10 days in Govindapur and making samosa. Just making samosa or just Jollibee or some sweet rice.
What? No, Jollibee.
What's that? Jalebi?
Oh, jalebi.
Jalebi, yeah.
Jollibee.
Yeah. Then not only hundreds but thousands of samosa, Yeah, thousands of samosa. Just 10 days cooking. And over to Radha Gopinath and Giraj, and then we go out and feed it to the pilgrims. Yeah, because someone sponsored for that feeding. This simply those group of devotees who had do Dandavat Parikram in Kanpur. That the one also cooking. I saw them cooking samosa, the sweets also. So I was able to partake in distributing those for the pilgrims. The glories of Gururaj, Krishna's manifestation is very great. Sometimes I was able to witness that the people are doing parikram is just like flowing of river. Countless, innumerable people from different district, Rajasthan, Delhi, come together to do Gururaj parikram, especially in Ekadasi or Chaturmasya. So they went there for circumambulating Gururats. So even though it increases your faith how Krishna is glorified in the form of Govardhan. It's not only you are going to increase our faith by service or reading the scriptures, but you can see it practically in the pilgrims who are doing the parikram in Gururats. Countless, innumerable pilgrims. And it is very festive mood because at this end, the side of the parikram road, there are so many boat for person who are giving prasad to the pilgrims. So really a festive mood when I was there. I just really feel the worship of Krishna manifestation and Gururaj. That's why, because Gururaj is very best devotees of Krishna, because he gave everything to us, Krishna's parisad. Not only they're serving Krishna and Balaram, and also Krishna's parisads, because the cowherd boys are also Krishna's calves, by supplying them soft green grass, water, fruit trees. And the summer also the life of the trees is being glorified.
Actually, most of these pilgrims who come to do all this parikrama and All this, just like the verse you quoted in the beginning, karma, sarva, karma, moksha, karma. Most of them is because of sarva karma. You know, I want money, I want this, I want good business. But still, they are doing devotional service. That is most important thing.
Yeah.
But the difference between them and the gopis, the gopis, they are not doing anything for themselves.
Yeah.
It's not for any personal benefit. It's just to please Krishna more and more, to get Krishna more and more. Everything is about Krishna to them. And that is why we can see from Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur's example of austerity. If you go to Mayapur, you go to the Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur's place, you see Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, where he performed austerity. The Prabhuji was describing the austerity from Ayendra Prabhu. Actually, that is what Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur did. He did that for 10 years. Because he took a vow to chant 1 billion holy names.
In 10 years.
To chant 1 billion holy names. Yeah. And to chant 1 billion holy name, you have to chant 92 rounds for 10 years.
Every day.
Every day. To be empowered to preach. It was after that, when he finished chanting that 1 billion holy names and performing this Shatumasya strict austerity, eating from the floor and all these things, on spice food. After that 10 years, he got a dream and he saw the Paramparam. And they told him to go and preach. He saw his father, he saw all the Paramparam. And then that is when he started the preaching.
So he did finish his Vrat.
Yeah.
Because I had a feeling that his father, Bhaktivinoda Thakur, he said, don't forget about this, you should come back.
No, it was after the Vrat that
After he finished it.
He saw that and he started his preaching. Then he opened temples in the Indians and got so many brahmacharis, dedicated devotees. So if you want to really please Krishna, we have to take some vows to please Krishna. That is what we are learning here.
I'm just thinking, how does the Shamakun and Radhakun in Mayapur?
He saw that when he was doing his Vrat. He saw Vrindavan.
They got the darshan of Vrindavan. And how does mystically transfer there in Mayapur?
Mayapur is no different from Vrindavan. That is why you can see all those things. Mayapur is no different from Vrindavan. Yeah. Mayapur is Gupta the Vrindavan. Hidden Vrindavan. Yes. When you worship Gauranga Mahaprabhu in Dasya Ras, when you get to the peak, your Dasya Ras transforms into Madhurya Ras. Because Gauranga Mahaprabhu is not even fresh. Radharani. Shrimati Radharani. And the Gauranga Mahaprabhu is very, very merciful. So his dam also is more merciful. If you do some mistake in Vrindavan, you become a monkey. But Mayapur, different. Very merciful place. Adoria Dam. It's called Adoria Dam. Very merciful place. Vrindavan, you have to be very careful. You become a monkey. Then you'll be collecting people's fruit, taking people's dresses. You become Rasta.
And there's a lot of monkeys in Vrindavan.
Yeah, because there's so many people who went there to go and gratify their senses. Then you get the monkey body. Yeah. But it may be their last breath, but but still you get corrected by that. You get stepped down to go up. So very, very wonderful when you hear about this pastime. And also one time, Guru Kishodas Babaji Maharaj, he was sitting in Mayapur and he was doing his bhajan and he saw a vision. He saw Vrindavan. He saw a goat eating tosi. And he was saying, and people were saying, what is this saying? So there's this goat eating the tosi in Vrindavan. You could see people from Mayapur.
why this our chariot is like Bhakti Vinod Thakur and Gorakh Das. They have their samadhi in yoga pit in Mayapur, no? Bhakti Vinod Thakur is
And
in yoga
even
pit.
Bhakti Thakur did not go to, he didn't go to Vrindavan. It end up is a lila in Jagannath Puri. That's when he entered into Samadhi. Because that was where Chaitanya Prabhu stayed for the rest of his life.
Yeah.
And his worshipable deities is Guru Gadadhar. Guru Gadadhar is Krishna and Radharani. Guru Gadadhar. You see Bhakti Thakur deity is Guru Gadadhar.
Yes, personal
seen it,
deity.
yeah.
Yes.
That's different from Radhakund Gaur Gadadhar.
I don't know about Radha Guru Gadadhar, but Guru Gadadhar is the deities of Bhakti Thakur. His worshipable deity. Just like Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur worship Gauranga and Radha Krishna. It's to show us how Gauranga Mahaprabhu is not different from Radha Krishna. And Bhakti Thakur is saying, Gauranga is Krishna, Gadadhar is Srimati Radharani. You know? Just that Gauranga Mahaprabhu is more merciful.
Gandharvika Giridhari. The name of the
Yeah.
personal deities of
Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur.
So what are the personal
Radha Gandharvika Giridhari.
Giridhari.
That is Gandharvika is the name of Srimati Radharani.
Yeah, it's a nice name.
Thank you for sharing.
Yes, now we have to do stomach yoga. Thank you.
Prabhupada ki jai.
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 Aí é bom. Jagadananda pode Prabhu que? Prabhupada que?
Ang kanin? Brad, kunti na daw yung kanin.